first thing I learned now, when I go back and look at IIM, it's interesting to study IIT and IIM. In fact, IIT I spent 5 years and IIM 2 years. And if you were to look at my flowering of the personality, it took place in IIM-A. And IIT was basically intellectual, a lot of logical learning, a lot of competitive mindset. But IIM really actually opened up my personality. So I think the first thing I've realized in campuses, and they are not doing adequately enough, the MBA campus is a place where you discover yourself. There has to be a lot more exploration, a lot more trials in terms of courses that you take, what kind of courses you take. There must be a lot more courses on inter and intrapersonality, understanding of yourself. In IIM-A, we used to do a lot of courses. Pulinga used to teach us a course called Personal Growth Laboratory. It became a very successful, only a small set of people. Today I remember the course that more than any other course in IIM. So the first thing you learn is that the flowering of your personality, self-discovery, and courses which give you that understanding are number one in my system. Second one I realized is as an engineer. Actually, I do my account finalization better than my chartered accountant. Because if you understand accounting and finance from an engineer perspective or a more mathematical perspective, you are able to manage any financial and accounting problems. So I think my second important learning from the campus is my interest. I was very interested in finance and accounting. I naturally took to both the subjects. I topped in finance in the first year. So this is again in my mind very, very important in the campus point of view. The third aspect, of course, is the understanding of, to some extent, marketing and sales. Mostly the campuses, they underplay sales as a function. And for example, is sales in many of them means consumer marketing, consumer sales, which is distribution channels and all that. To my mind, sales is about direct sales. How do I sell to you? That unfortunately, even I'm not sure even today campuses have a separate course on direct selling. To me, selling is a process of you going in the market, facing a lot of rejections, discovering how do you form equations with various kinds of people. This is the most important aspect of sales. It's not about sales distribution. Distribution is something we learned in a lot of things in distribution about appointment of stockist and all that. So for me, the top three will be self-discovery and my own personality. Second is on finance and accounting, and sales is understanding direct selling. How do you sell an idea to setting up a sales organization for direct selling. So I think one area, our appreciation of cultural diversity on the job has not been there. Most of us are taught the Indian way of thinking. And when you go to multinationals, when you work in multinationals, you have to unlearn a lot about the Indian way of thinking. I'll give you one example. In fact, we came across this problem when we worked with one of the largest IT companies. So this IT company, I don't want to name this company, it had a problem of having foreign subordinates working for an Indian boss. And some discussions came about and then say, what's the real issue? The real issue when you drill down was that Indians they mix up personal life and professional life. Like we don't have weekends, we take the call whenever we can. And many of the Western world, they don't mix these two. Work ends, personal life starts, personal life ends, work starts, right? So this person was expecting subordinates to work on weekends, take the call on weekends. For example, switch off the phone. Many of us will get offended in companies, right? I don't want you to switch off the phone. Phone should be there 24 hours. Just switch off the phone. I don't recommend changing jobs because companies know personality is better. In fact, I changed my job 3 times. I joined in corporate planning, which is not my personality type, and quickly I moved into sales and market development, which is my personality type, right? So the most natural thing to do is to stay in the same company and navigate into another role which matches your personality by transfer or promotion. So company point of view, it's very important that if this match happens, the performance review period, when you do the performance review period, you ask people, why have we not performed? Most of the time it's about external factors. Like if people say that the economy is not doing well, my team is not doing very well. But the fact is that you are not focusing or you're not engaging with the job to the best of your ability. So that is what, so in that case, in most of the cases, our experience has been, even in the CEOs, when he talked about trajectory, people have joined the wrong jobs. Within some time they corrected it and gone into the right kind of job.